Morning everyone. So today is a bit of a vlog for you all, so welcome back to my channel. As always, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure that you pause this video and subscribe now. Today is our treatment consultation for IVF round 2, so I figured I would take you along with me. I'm about to get ready and then I have to go to the hospital. I've got a hospital appointment this morning and then I'm going straight from there to the train station, meeting Mark in there, and off we go. So it's all systems go this morning. I feel quite indifferent about it. I'm going to get ready as I talk to you, sorry. Yeah, I feel quite indifferent about it today because I just think, like, we've done it before now. The only thing that's different really is that they're changing my medication. I don't know what they're changing it to yet, but I've done it before, and I think last time I went into it feeling really hopeful and really excited, whereas this time I'm just not. Like, I think it is what it is. It's something I've got to do. It might work, it might not. We might end in exactly the same position that we did last time. Quite nerve-wracking because obviously it's the first day of it all going again, and of course I'm terrified of it all ending the same way it ended last time. That's about me. How are we all? It'll be Tuesday when you're watching this, or when it's uploaded anyway, so I hope you all had a really good weekend. I went to see Only Fools and Horses at the theatre on Saturday and it was so good. Like, I really recommend it if you're an Only Fools fan. It was brilliant. There was a bit where obviously part of the storyline is Marlene and Boise not being able to have children, and they sang a song about his balls not working, and it wasn't a sad song, it was a funny song, and I still cried my eyes out, which was just ridiculous. But yeah, that was really good. And then yesterday I met up with quite a few girls that I speak to on Instagram in the TTC IVF community. We all went for a really nice brunch and that was lovely. We went to a place called Bourne and Hollingsworth Garden Rooms, and it was so nice. Again, I really recommend. But it was lovely, and I'll tell you what, it was quite nice meeting up with, although it was like a bunch of strangers, it felt like we'd all known each other for ages. Because I think it's so nice when you can talk to people that are going through it. Like, your friends are really good, but if they have never been through it, they don't necessarily understand. And sometimes when you're talking to them about IVF, you have to explain certain lingo, and they just don't always get it. So it was nice just speaking to a bunch of people who just got it. It's been a nightmare because all the trains in my area have been cancelled this weekend. So I think on Saturday we got the bus. Yesterday, one of the girls I know in this TTC community lives local to me, so she drove and then we got the tube from there. Today the trains are back up and running, but we've got to get the slow train, which is a bit of a pain. Our appointment's at 1:30, so we're going to go to London, grab some lunch. But yeah, so I am now going to get ready because I'm facing the opposite way to the mirror, which really isn't ideal. So I'll see you in a few. Going to London to buy a Heat magazine. You look like you're in a music video.
I feel like I'm in a music video.
Staring out the window, rain pouring. You're gonna burst out into song in a minute, into Adele. Around my hometown.
Definitely
Bit of Oasis.
Bittersweet symphony. That's the kind of song you want to be.
Yeah, but that's not the type of song that you'd look sad out a window at, is it? Like, you know, like in the music videos where they're in the car with their head against the window and the rain's all pouring down and they're crying, and you're not going to be crying to Bittersweet Symphony, are you?
Why do I have to look out the window and be crying?
Well, because that's how you looked a minute ago. You were looking out the window looking like you were contemplating life.
No, I was just thinking we're going to move this train or what?
No, it's not 10:54. You're bored already? Should we get off? Should we sack off the IVF? We'll just go home. Just get 1,200 dogs instead. I think I'm getting over my fear of vlogging in public, but we are now on the train to London. Had my counselling session. Felt like a lunatic for 45 minutes, and yeah, now we're on the train. Last time we were on the train, we had to get off at the next stop because they rang us and said you've got no M babies. I think we're going to get there about 12:15, go for a bit lunch, and then our appointment's at 1:30. And hopefully it all goes alright. I'll have a date with Wanda the dildo cam, which is beautiful. Can't wait for that. Can't wait to feel like I'm going to wheel over her hand. And hopefully she tells me I've got pretty ovaries again. We will see. Did that work?
Hello, ABC.
Hello, it's Amber and Marco. We've got an appointment at 1:30.
Okay, please come up.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's not good, isn't it?
Yeah. You need to click the... We've arrived. Hello everyone. So I am now back home. I did kind of stop filming when we got into the clinic, so the waiting room was so full of people, and I might have kind of mustered up the confidence to vlog on a train when there's like one other person in the carriage, but vlogging in a waiting room full of people in an IVF clinic isn't really my forte just yet. So anyway, then when we left it was absolutely hammering it down, so we just legged it. Anyway, we are now home, and I actually feel really poorly. I don't know what's kind of gone on, but I kind of got on the train and my stomach has just turned and I just feel like I'm going to vomit any minute, and this really isn't very good. So I'm trying to kind of muster all energy to make this really positive and excitable, but actually I feel like I'm going to be sick, so I'm really sorry if this is really short and crap. So we have a treatment schedule. We've got our medication ordered. Everything is kind of sorted. I was quite annoyed, if I'm honest, because I thought that given it was my treatment consultation for round 2, I was, well, I kind of assumed that I was going to have an internal examination, a little date with Wanda the dildo camera, but I didn't. So I spent ages shaving my legs last night for absolutely nothing, and I'm really annoyed about that. So let's have a look. Last time, if you were subscribed to the channel then, you will know that I was on Bemfola and Cetrotide. So Bemfola was a pen, and I used to do that every night. So that was the first injection I was on, and I would do that every night. And then I would be on Cetrotide in the morning after about day 5, day 6. This time they have changed my Bemfola, so I am going to be on Menopur. I think that's how you say it. Menopur, Menopur. We're going to call it that just for argument's sake. I will be on that every morning. The reason they've changed that is because I didn't seem to respond too well last time, especially my left ovary. Nothing was really developing the way it should be. So as much as, yes, okay, I did get the eggs and we did have 2 fertilised, they don't know why ours failed, and they kind of reiterated that today, that they don't know the reason behind it. Therefore, they're going to try me on different medication. They did say it could be egg quality. They're not 100% sure because it didn't seem to indicate there was anything wrong with my egg quality, and given my age, that shouldn't be the problem, but it might be. So that, sorry, my phone is ringing. So it shouldn't be the egg quality, but it might be. So that's why they're trying me on Menopur, because they feel like rather than just stimulating my ovaries and forcing me to have all these eggs, what was that all about? Forcing me to have all these eggs, this is apparently supposed to help with egg quality. So we'll see whether that makes any difference. Everything else is the same. So I'm on 150 of the Menopure, and then I'm on 0.25 milligrams of the Cetratide as of day 6. So I will be having scans again on day 6, day 8 and day 10. That is different to last time. So last time it was scans on day 5, day 7 and day 9. So I wonder why that's changed. I didn't really ask that. We did kind of discuss with them the fact that last time our big issue, if you like, was the fact that we got a phone call while we were on the train about transfer being cancelled, and I'd said, can they not ring us beforehand, because obviously getting told that on a train is really horrible, and if we're in that situation again, I don't want that to happen. But they can't guarantee that. She said that they check the embryos, an hour and a half to 2 hours before the transfer for a reason, because obviously if they take it out any earlier, it messes with it, if you like. I don't really know the ins and outs, but it messes with it. So that isn't something that they will be able to do. They can't tell us the day before whether it's looking good, because on day 4 the changes aren't anything that are visible to the eye under a microscope. It is a case of all the changes are happening within the cells, so there's nothing really to update us on. Other than that, there's not a great deal that's changing. Like I say, it's just kind of my medication. This time they have told me that I can't drink, I can't do anything basically. I'm not allowed any exercise except for really light, gentle jogging, so basically walking. Other than that, I can't do anything. I'm not allowed to drink at all during my stims, which is obviously the injections, which is different to kind of what I was told last time. Last time we weren't told any of that. I think from what I've read and speaking to other people who have gone through this, it really is just a matter of opinion. It's not something that is set in stone. It's not something that you have to do as such. So I'm a bit torn with that, because this time I kind of just wanted to carry on as normal as possible. But obviously my consultant has told me otherwise, as we seem to be seeing a different consultant this time. So I think I'm just going to have to go with what she says. So yeah, other than that, nothing has really changed. It's just my medication. I feel a bit weird about it this time. I don't know. I kind of left feeling a bit... I don't even know what the word is. Like, I don't feel excited at all. I don't feel nervous. I don't feel anything. Like, I'm sure when my medication comes later in the week, I'm sure then it'll kind of kick in that we're starting again, that we're doing it again. And once I am doing it, I'm sure all the emotions will come flooding back. But at the moment, I just feel really indifferent. I don't feel like I'm sat here egging my period on, going, come on, it's got to come now. Like, if anything, I always feel like I have control at the minute, whereas as soon as the ball starts rolling, everything is out of my control and it's all kind of down to my body, which is something that obviously I can't control, clearly. So that's that, really. I think, yeah. So my medication is getting delivered on Wednesday. That's all got to go in the fridge, so I've got to do some sterilising of the fridge, and then, yeah, then it's just a waiting game. So with my cycle, it could literally be anything from next week to the end of the month. I think last time we were due to start, I was 27 days late, so it wouldn't surprise me if that was going to be the case again. I'm just going to try and carry on and as normal as possible until then. But yeah, I don't know, I just feel strange. I was a bit disappointed that we aren't seeing the same consultant, as I really liked her. But the lady we are seeing, her name was Adita, and she was absolutely lovely. She was so nice, actually. So yeah, I am looking forward to starting again, I suppose. I don't know. I think because last time it ended so badly, it can only get better. Like, none of it was easy. From day one, I wasn't responding very well, things like that. Whereas this time I'm hoping that I do. And to be honest, if it doesn't work, providing we have got to transfer and we potentially have a couple of frozen,
I'd be happy, because obviously I wouldn't be happy because I'm not pregnant, but I would be happy in that we got further than last time, so something has worked. But that is kind of as optimistic as I'm allowing myself to get at the minute. At the moment, I'm kind of accepting that there's a good chance it's not going to work, because it's still only 1 in 3, so we've still only got a 33% of it, percent chance of it working. But that's where my optimism is going at the moment. My optimism at the moment is getting to transfer, and I think that is the thing that is stopping me from feeling really positive and feeling really get up and go, because like I say, last time it couldn't have got any worse really. So all we ask for this time is a better round, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I feel like I'm just babbling, but yeah, I don't know, I just feel completely different to last time, and I'm sure that's expected. Obviously it didn't work, so I'm not going to go in as a newbie, you know. This isn't a new experience anymore, so we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, so that's it. Medication's delivered this week, and then it's all systems go as and when Aunt Flo arrives. So fingers crossed. It's not a really long waiting game, but you know, if IVF teaches you anything, it's patience, isn't it? Ridiculous. But yeah, so please make sure that you've subscribed to my channel. If you haven't, then pause, press the little button down below, make sure that you do. Obviously the journey starts again now, so it's all going to be documented. I am just going to say, I'm going to put it out there now, so I am being really open with this, and I am going to be documenting the entire thing. I'm not necessarily going to upload it exactly when it happens, so everything that happens, I'm not going to upload it the next day, this, that and the other. I don't want to be flooded with messages on test day, if test day ever arrives, and have to tell everybody if it's not worked straight away. Kind of, I want to be really open about it, and I want to still be able to do this in my own time and have some kind of control about it. You know, everyone with a normal pregnancy is allowed to get to 12 weeks, and when you're going through IVF, that is kind of taken away from you a little bit, like everything else. So please don't, that my videos are going to be weekly. I know that really it's a kind of 3, 4, 5 week process at most. I don't really want to be putting everything out there immediately, so it will still be week by week. My videos are still going to be going up on a Saturday, and I am going to be really open, really transparent. Everything is going to be on here, all my scans, the lot. But please bear with me, and bear in mind that at the end of the day, I am still a human being, and this is my journey before it's everybody else's. And I think, yeah, that's it really. So just bear that in mind, that I'm not going to be really on the ball with it, in the sense that not everything is going to be common knowledge immediately. But I will obviously update you all with it as soon as possible. Obviously I don't want to put everything out on YouTube kind of the day I tell all my parents and the rest of it. So if it does work, obviously we want to be able to enjoy that. If it doesn't work, we want to be able to grieve that without going straight into everything. But we'll see how it goes. I might decide to change my mind, but like I say, just bear with me. But my videos are going to be every Saturday. If there's anything majorly significant, then there will be kind of midweek ones. But yeah, so there will be a video on Saturday for you. I think on Saturday I'm going to do a video for you all about my medication, so you can see the different medication, you can see what it entails, all the rest of it. That's all going to be there, and then it's systems go. So that's it. Make sure that you have subscribed to my channel. Make sure that you please give this video a really big thumbs up. Obviously this is the first proper vlog, if you like, that I've done, so I hope you liked it. I know it's ended with me sitting down and babbling on at you as always, but this is kind of just a taster of what's to come. But yeah, so fingers crossed, this is a good journey, and it's not one that ends in tears all over again, but we shall see. But whatever the journey, you're on it with me. So make sure that you've subscribed, make sure that you give this a big thumbs up, leave me a little comment, whatever, and make sure that you head over to my Instagram, Amber in a Teacup, and hit that follow button there too, please. And I will see you next week. So thank you very much for watching. Bye!